talk about the next segment of the show. We're going to be talking about the fan incentive run by THFC Flags and many other people. I think Change for Tottenham are involved in this as well. And Stuart Malseed, I bumped into him on Wednesday night. He was telling me all about it. But it's called Show Up, Sing Up, Stay Up. And the Spurs fans are going to be lining the streets of N17 before the game on Sunday to cheer in the coach. And I'm actually like, I can't believe this is actually taking place. Like, just, 6 months after we lined the streets to bring the Europa League home, now we're lining the streets to welcome in the coach to keep us up, to help keep us up. It's just mad. But anyway, I think this is an unbelievable way that we're going to manage it from now to the end of the season. I think the last couple of games we've seen that a sense of togetherness from the fans and the players, and we're all just single track focused on trying to stay in this division. There has been protest plans from Change for Tottenham on the game this weekend and the next game as well, which have been cancelled, and I do think that is the right decision. We all know how we feel about the owners and everything like that, but I think what's going on right now is bigger than all of that. We just need to stick together right now, keep us in the division, and that conversation can resume after that does happen, but or doesn't, but hopefully does happen. But yeah, do you think it's the right decision?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's probably, you can say there's a time and place for it. I guess the counter argument would be, people said that before Bilbao, and now they're saying it. Now they're saying it. Now they're saying this isn't the time or place for it. So they keep giving reasons why there shouldn't be a protest rather than reasons why there should, which is obviously how the club is run, all that kind of stuff. And I get that argument. But right now, we just need to be spreading positivity. We need to be spreading a sense of unity and togetherness. And as you've said, inside the stadium, it kind of warmed my heart a lot after the game, the players getting standing ovation and how they were applauded off the pitch, even though they went out of the Champions League. And that showed to me that the fans will respond if you do show a fight on the pitch and you do show pride for the badge. The fans will respond in kind, and that's what we saw on Wednesday. And I hope on Sunday, in what is a massive game, it's kind of like a cup final in some ways. It's a relegation 6-pointer. We need every ounce of. We need to do everything we can as fans. We need to be pouring every bit of kind of passion and energy onto that pitch that we can. It starts from before the game, as from this moment here when the coach comes in, and he'll end with the final whistle and beyond maybe. And that, I think that's the most important thing. And I think there will be a time and place for protest. Maybe once we've secured safety or come the end of the season, there'll be a time for it. But I think this game, I think everyone just needs to be on the same page.
Agreed. So the initial statement back in March 19th, well, that was just yesterday. From THFC Flags was this, and if you go up to their pinned tweet, it's this one, saying Tottenham Hotspur means everything to us. It always has. Generations of us, families, friends, strangers, brought together by the same badge, the same community, the same pride, with one job: to support our team. Time for reflection comes later. Right now, we're in the run-in with big games ahead. So to our team, our players, our coaching staff, our team, behind the team, our club, we're not going anywhere. We are with you. From the atmosphere in the stands, the belief in the streets, to the roar the players walk out into, for every remaining minute of this season, we are right behind you. We'll be there for every step, and we'll be your 12th man throughout. You will hear us. To every single player wearing our shirt, we walk out with you, and we remain behind you, whatever may come. We can't control what happens on the pitch, but we'll provide everything you need off it. We believe in you. This is our club. All together, always.
That's a great statement. That's a great message.
That's a perfect, absolutely perfect message. And a lot of players have been sharing it as well. Well, all of the players.
Yeah, if you go on our likes, Sammy, on our profile. Yeah, the likes. So you can see here, Gray, Gallagher, it just says the names on the top. Gray, Gallagher, Paulinia. Who else has been sharing it? A lot of, basically the whole first team squad have been sharing it around. So it's really hit the team. They've been taking notice. Porro, Van der Ven, Kinski, Vicario, Danso, Madison, Paulinia, Xavi, Davis, Basuma, Solanke. They've all been sharing it around. So I think the players have heard it loud and clear, put it that way. They understand what the fans are trying to do, and hopefully they're responding kind. And I think well done to everyone who's been involved in getting this initiative off the ground. They've done an amazing job in spreading the word, and clearly they've probably got the club involved in
the club have been involved, yeah.
They've got the club involved in this. So everyone has come together, all the fan groups and the club, to try and create this siege mentality going forward from now to the end of the season. And, you know, let's get rid of this home form. Let's get rid of this toxicity. Let's get rid of all the negativity surrounding this club. And there's been a lot of reasons, justified, valid reasons for why there has been a lot of that this season. But it's time to put that to bed. It's the final stretch. This is the book. This is the tail end of the season. This is where things are won and lost. This is where things happen. And it's now time for everyone to be on the same page. And I'm so happy that the club have been have open-minded on this, and they've been willing to collaborate. And well done to all the fan groups, the THFC Flags, Return of the Shelf, and whoever else has been at the forefront of this.
I think Bobby, the drummer, have been well in the forefront of it as well.
Yeah, who we were with on a Wednesday night. What a job he does. Keep trying to get the chants going. So big up to all those guys who've got this off the ground and got this up and running, because it's really spread the word, and I think everyone's got on board, and hopefully it's all geared up for what should be something special on Sunday.
Absolutely. So if we just go back on their X account, THFC Flags, this is what is the exact plan. So the exact plan is come and welcome the team as the coach arrives at the stadium, building atmosphere on the high road from 12 o'clock. Coach arrives from 12:45 to 1 o'clock. Once they're in, South Concourse, build atmosphere in the stands. Please spread out along the route, White Hart Lane Station to the Sainsbury's to avoid overcrowding. Bring your colours, bring the noise, all together always. And there you can see the route starting at White Hart Lane Station, all the way to that Sainsbury's on the high road as well.
And you can make a pit stop at the bricklayers if need be.
Exactly, exactly. I'm sure the bricklayers are delighted with this, to be honest. But yeah, I'm sure we'll be in the bricklayers at some point on Sunday. But yeah, I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it because me and Sam are both going to be at the game, and yeah, it's gonna be a big day. It's gonna be a real big day, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm glad that they've got something like this together, because all too often, look, to be fair, in big moments recently, you got the Boda, there was like great atmosphere, and the Tifo, and they've had some like good initiatives, but I'm glad everyone has like understood and realised the importance of this game, and they've created something really special. Obviously, let's see on Sunday how it comes out and how it comes about and how many people show up. But looking at the response, I reckon there'll be a big turnout, and I reckon this will be the welcome that the players need to get up for this game.
Yeah, I think once the players get involved, it's going to be a big turnout.
Yeah. And I'm glad the players have been sharing it, and they've been using their platforms to spread this as well. It really shows they're engaged in this fight, and let's hope that it really is the edge that we need on Sunday. Yeah,
absolutely. So a big weekend ahead, people. Massive. I mean, I was talking to someone who was saying, like, this is like Spurs' biggest game in our recent history. Do you agree?
Yeah, probably. Definitely since Bilbao.
Is this bigger than the Europa League final?
I wouldn't say it's bigger than the Europa League final just now.
Might be for another reason, though. Because like if we lost at Bilbao, like, all right, fine, we've lost the final.
I would say
it's devastating. But if we lose this weekend, I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, but we're still 8 games away, aren't we?
Yeah.
Still, even if we lose, there's still chances to save ourselves. So this game, if it was last day of the season, I would say, yeah, probably. But given it's still 8 games to go, and it's not quite, I mean, it feels like it's do or die. And it is a massive game, don't get me wrong. It is pretty much a 6-pointer, but I wouldn't like a European final, I don't think is on the same level as this game just yet. But it's a massive game. It's definitely the biggest game since Bilbao. It's probably up there with one of our biggest games in the last 10 years for sure. It probably makes the top 5. I would say the Champions League final and the Europa League final probably above it.
Is this our biggest league game since you can remember?
Probably since North London derby under Conte.
What do you reckon bigger, that game or this game?
probably this game.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is probably the biggest game in the league that I can remember, but all for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, it's a massive game. The future of the club's at stake, for
Yeah.
sure. So it's a massive game, and hopefully the atmosphere is you feel it. You feel that how big the game is when you get into that stadium, because we're going to need to be that 12th man.
Yeah. Cantab says biggest game in the league since Battle of the Bridge.
Since Battle of the
But,
Bridge.
I mean, even Battle of the Bridge, we kind of knew we weren't going to win the league at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is bigger than Battle of the Bridge.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, when was the last time it was as big a game as this in the league? Crouch at the Etihad. There's some big
Crouch.
games. Yeah, like it's just one of the biggest games in our history. It is for sure. Look, hopefully we look back at this game and we end the season 7 or 8 points clear of relegation, and it's not that big of a deal. But it could this could easily go down to the wire.
Yeah.
This could go down to the last game very, very easily. And hopefully we look back at this game as the game we saved ourselves.
Yeah, I think so. And if we can get a win in this game, then that just carries on that momentum. The draw at Anfield, the win at Atletico, the win hopefully against Nottingham Forest, and then hopefully we can get a few quick fire wins, and that'll be that.
Yeah.
That's the hope, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, if you're going to the game, line the streets, wave, bring your colours, wear white, they're saying, and just bring your voices, people. Create that atmosphere, intense atmosphere, support for the team, animosity towards the away end, and let's support this team through this very hard time, and let's all stick together, and let's get the 3 points. So I'm very excited to get there.